If you're starting or already running a serious online store, how do you approach building a proper WooCommerce theme for it? Well, you shouldn't build it from scratch. Take the WoodMart theme, import a pre-built website that matches your specific needs, customize it exactly to your liking, and you'll have your store ready in minutes. Here's how. In the next few minutes, you will learn why WoodMart is the best WooCommerce theme for your shop. Before we dive in, I want to mention that this video is kindly sponsored by WoodMart, but the praise that you'll hear here is not just from me. There are actually plenty of customers who are already using WoodMart, actually more than 100,000 customers, and they are extremely happy with it. And the customer rating of 5 stars is pretty good indication that this really is the case. So my recommendation for you is buy the WoodMart theme and use one of the pre-built websites to start your own online store. I will jump into my WordPress admin now so I can show you exactly how WoodMart works. When you install the WoodMart theme, you're going to find all available options in the sidebar, exactly as you would expect. But the feature that I want to highlight here is that all of those options are actually accessible from the menu bar right from here. And I really like how this is set up because it just gives me a really nice and direct access to everything I need for my team and for my online store. All right, let's open the WoodMart dashboard. As I already mentioned, one of the best ways to get started with WoodMart is to use one of the pre-built websites. So we'll do exactly that. I'll open the pre-built websites menu here. There are tons of pre-built websites here, so browse through them, find the one that you like and that makes sense for your online store, and then use that as a starting point. Every team has a live preview, so you can just hit that and see for yourself exactly what the website looks like, and you can decide that if you want to use that or if you want to look for a different template. When you decide which website you want to start with, then just import it. I already have Mega Electronics imported here. I really like this theme, so this is what I will use. I will activate it. It's going to take a moment, but WoodMart will configure everything that has to be configured for this to work properly. So if I hit view page now, a new tab will be opened and I'll see exactly what my shop looks like. Of course, I can customize this exactly for my shop any way I want because WoodMart comes with a ton of customization options. All right, now that we have our starting point, let me show you how easy it is to configure and edit your storefront. I'll scroll back to the top here. You probably already noticed all the options that you have here, from header builder, layouts, sliders, and so on. So if you want to edit your store layout, then, well, you should just open the layouts menu here. Before we go into that, I want to highlight that WoodMart actually feels like you're working within a WordPress, because a lot of those themes have just completely different customization screens. So when you add them into WordPress, it just feels like you're in an entirely different software. WoodMart admin is perfectly aligned with default WordPress admin, so it's never going to feel like you're somewhere else, like you're dealing with something entirely different. Everything is within WordPress exactly as it should be, if you're asking me. We imported a website, so we already have a number of layouts built. We can very easily tweak and edit them. Well, this template is using Elementor, so you can just hit edit with Elementor. This is going to open the layout in Elementor, so you can very easily edit it. I'm not going to show you how Elementor works. You already know that because you're probably using it. But just to note here, WoodMart is not only available with Elementor, you can also use Gutenberg or Rippy Bakery, so you can choose your favorite builder and customize everything visually. Let's say I want a different layout for my products archive or another one. I'll hit add layout and I'll select products archive here, and I'm going to get a ton of already built layouts that I can use and customize any way I want. Just as before, you have live preview for every option, so you can open it in a new window and see for yourself if this works for you or not. And once you're happy with your choice, well, then you can just click on it, hit create layout, and that layout will be opened in Elementor. So again, you can customize it any way you want. WoodMart offers a specific set of Elementor elements that enhance WooCommerce capabilities. They are available in widgets under XTemos, Elements, Site, and Products Archive. So you can just drag and drop those elements to your page. Then you can set them up, configure them in the Elementor interface, and you'll be good to go. By default, this element I just dropped onto the page inherits pretty much everything from the theme, but of course I can customize it if I want. Maybe I want a different kind of layout. I can just very easily use any of the available options here. And speaking about options, here is another cool feature available within WoodMart. I'll jump back to WordPress admin and I will open theme settings. As I mentioned, WoodMart is very customizable, so there is a ton of things that you can set up and configure exactly according to your wants and needs. And a really cool thing is that there is a fantastic search option here that allows you to jump directly to the option that you're looking for. If I want to tweak my social networks, I can just search for social here, and I'm going to be offered a list of options related to social exactly as I want. And I am looking for social profiles option. So this is exactly what I'm going to open, and I'm going to hit links to social profiles. Here I can then set up my social profiles. I already shown you how add layout option works. It's pretty great. And all the other options here work exactly in the same way. If you want to add a pop-up to your site, then we'll just open the pop-ups menu or just add a pop-up directly from here. Let's say I want to do a newsletter pop-up. Again, I'm going to be offered a number of pre-built options that I can use and customize. I like this one. I'm just going to hit create pop-up here. This pop-up will then be opened in Elementor. Well, I can customize it here if I want within the Elementor interface, exactly as it should be. So I'll just publish it, jump back into my admin, and newsletter pop-up is already here. Well, I don't want to, so I'm just going to disable this one. Let's see if this pop-up actually works. I'm going to hit visit site here, and sure enough, the pop-up we just added is working. So essentially what I'm trying to show you is that once you install WoodMart, you can just play around in the admin area for a bit, and it's going to be perfectly clear how easy and how customizable WoodMart theme actually is. So if you want to run a serious online store, you should be using WoodMart. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks so much to WoodMart for sponsoring. My name is Zoran Jambor, and I will see and hear you in a different WoodMart layout, or rather, in the next video.